we're back. We had a little bit of a part 2 situation going on, but that's perfectly all right. We left off. You guys were over here, and you guys went down the hole, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so let's get you down the hole.
Yay.
Woo.
All right, so you guys climb down, and there is... It looks like it's a two-way kind of... There's a lever on the wall. It is a short hallway that goes into an area that looks like it was carved out of rock. There is a ladder in front of you to the north. There's a ladder to the southeast. The board is yours.
So what do we want to do? Do we want to inspect the ladder that goes down?
I don't know.
Let's do that.
Inspect the
Curious.
ladder.
Hey, those two guys are dead. Nice.
They are, in fact, dead.
Oh, yeah. Seems like it.
I'm going to descend the ladder.
Yabrana, you investigate the ladder. You try to go up or down it, but nothing happens. You just keep climbing, and you don't ever go anywhere.
Oh. So I guess that's not a viable option. Why do this to me?
Investigation.
All right, Namriel, what are you investigating?
The room in general.
Okay.
I'm looking through, like, anything.
All right, so there are the two ladders. It's a rough room, and they've got, it was this dugout rock on the east side. The only thing in here that you can activate is a lever.
I guess let's
And who knows what happens if we do it.
I mean, we have to, though.
Yeah, do it.
All right, I pulled the lever.
You pull the lever. Okay, lever is pulled. So two things happen at once. One, the statue right here swings out, allowing you access to this room. And the door back here swings out as well. As the door opens, you see a chalice radiating evil energy. It is just pulsing with it. Behind it, you see two of your most favorite people. You see Ellie and Carlisle.
I'm going to boldly walk in. Howdy.
Oh, if
What y'all up to?
If it isn't my two favorite people. I see that you're working diligently to get me my other orb.
Yeah.
Time's ticking,
Picked up a couple side quests and too many strays.
It tends to happen. It does tend to happen. How's my little handmaiden?
She's fine.
Good, good. I'm not able to speak with her as much as I would like to, but it's good to know that she's fine.
That's weird.
Well, so what's the plan? What's your grand idea for being in here? Not to mention that I did not get the expected souls I had requested, so I'm assuming that you had a hand in that as well?
I wouldn't say it was me.
Oh, well, I met the pair of you in your delightful group. Good work on picking up an infernal, by the way. They're extremely talented.
He's all right.
Also incredibly resistant to heat.
I'm more curious as to what y'all are doing.
Oh, just killing a god. You know, girl stuff.
That checks out.
However, it's not complete. So, let me do the D100 to see if there is magic.
No.
No.
I'd say even our cantrips won't work.
Don't even.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, let's do that. I want to see how it can
that
get.
one, I'd be like,
It's
nothing.
critical failure on magic.
Ellie's form vanishes. Mid-conversation. She's just, poof, she's gone.
Nice.
Carlisle goes, what the actual fuck? As
So what were y'all doing?
Keep going, I'm
It
sorry.
seems like you're missing someone.
Carlisle takes a really, really big breath in. He exhales as he goes, fuck it. And he jumps into the circle with the urn.
Can I try and grab him?
Absolutely, dueling 20s.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Let me, because I gotta move that. All right, so Carlisle goes to jump in. Yabrana, you grab him before he can make it.
Let's hold him down. Not real. I'm small.
Dylan. I'll put him in a chokehold.
Don't kill him.
I'm not killing him. I'm just cutting off circulation so it puts him to sleep.
All right,
Do you have any more rope?
Yeah, I got rope.
He resists.
Sorry.
Not enough. That's not enough. If you guys can,
Wait, I need to roll mine. Because I'm helping.
okay, well, you guys both rolls strength rolls, I guess. He could
we're
fight
doing
you,
strength.
Namriel. Yeah, strength on you guys. I don't have like my guys. I have to make. Oh, that'll do it. Yabrana, what's your strength at? Your strength roll. Give it a good roll.
Nice.
You guys overpower Carlisle. Do you have a way of securing him?
Namriel said he has rope.
I pull rope out of my bag.
All right. Minus the boats, minus the waterfall. You should have about 15 feet left out of the 100 feet rope, right?
Yeah. Just about.
Wilderness survival for the tie.
That's on you, Brahma.
Okay. And mine's with advantage because I lived in the wilderness.
That's correct. Absolutely. So Carlisle is now. How do you want to time? Just.
We're in time real good. Like arms behind him, really tight. I need his legs because I can't just like carry him everywhere.
All right. You subdue Carlisle, and he's now tied up.
So why was he trying to jump in? Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
Because all the pieces are here. The orb, the totem, and the vessel.
Yeah, but I have the totem. The totem's not making contact with any of this stuff. Is the orb in here? In there?
So, put my urn back. You're not supposed to be able to move that one.
I did. I put it back.
So
I was just curious. Said I could move it.
The urn is forms the same function as the orb. Remember, I told you orbs may not always be in orb form.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But this one is pulsing with absolutely impure power. And unfortunately,
You have to purify
you're
it.
not able to break the circle around it. There is no magic, which means that this is fluctuating. Let's get another timer going. Now let's give you guys another 30-minute timer. Let me know when you have it pulled up. We'll do the 3, 2, 1 start again.
Okay, just a second. I'm going to secure Carlisle to something in this room
Alright, I got mine pulled up.
so that he can't get loose. I'm getting it pulled up right now. Okay, my timer's pulled up.
Okay. 3, 2, 1 start. All right, you guys have a 30-minute timer before this explodes, basically. So everything is going nuts. In this room, you have 16 closed sarcophagi around. You have 6 statues. You have 2 lit sarcophagi with 2 statues in front of them. All right, Namriel, Urana, what was that investigation for?
For these.
They're closed but not sealed sarcophagi. You notice that each one has a different lid to them.
Right.
Namriel, what was your investigation for?
Just a better look around the room.
These fucking 6s.
Namriel, you notice that the statues are a whole lot like the ones that were above stairs. And there are 3 of one type, 2 of one type, and 1 that is the odd man out. So it seems that there are 3 with their hand extended. There are 2 books, and there is 1 that's holding a scythe. Urana, is that for the statue?
Yeah.
Okay, on that statue, it says ranks rank.
Okay.
Does that mean we need the things from upstairs? Because we had 6 upstairs too.
Let's check the other statue. Let's check this one. Oh, Jesus Christ.
The inscription on that one says the same thing that the fountain says. Sometimes the way out is the way in.
Okay.
There's stairs right here, aren't there?
There are.
And he's currently asleep.
He's tied up, but he is not unconscious.
I was choking his ass out.
Yeah, but when you choke somebody out, the unconsciousness lasts less than 2 minutes.
Yes.
Choking somebody out isn't a sleep forever kind of thing.
Unless you squeeze too hard. Yeah, can we check these
Absolutely.
Individually.
inside them, possibly? There's 16.
All right, Namriel, the lid on that sarcophagus will absolutely move at the slightest touch. You can see that sarcophagus has a king in repose. You open it, and there's nothing inside of it, but when you open it, you hear a click.
Oh shit. I think I know what we have to do.
Okay.
So there's 6 statues on the wall, yeah?
There are.
Each statue has 4 in front of them, except for these 2.
That is correct.
So I feel like we need to match each one with what their rank would be.
Give it a try.
So
And
close
then
that
figure out
sarcophagus.
what these 2 are. I'm gonna go investigate this statue down here.
I'm investigating this one.
Okay. So Wicked had the first investigation. That's an 11. Wicked, that statue is of a regular person holding a book. There is no rank insignia or anything to denote what their rank would be. There is, however, something written in the book.
Okay, can I see what that is?
You can, but you'll have to get help. You are short, and that book's rather high.
Hey, come look at this book.
Go and look at the book.
So, Namriel, in common, it says King, Queen, Knights, Peasants.
That's the order. That's the rank of, that's the order of ranks. What is this statue?
So that statue is just of a person, no rank descripted, holding out their arm. Their palm is up.
I'd say peasant. I want to look at each of the sarcophagi things.
Yeah. See if they have any ranks or stuff
see,
denoted on them.
just see what each one says.
Nice.
Oh, nice one.
Wicked, you are at a sarcophagi that has a queen lying in repose.
Oh,
There is a
shit.
Roman numeral on there that says 2.
Okay. How good is this nat 24?
You could do that whole row.
Okay, so next.
Can we ignore that nat one I just rolled?
No.
That one says knight, and that one has the number 4.
Knight 4. Okay.
That one says peasant, rank 1, or number 1, numeral 1.
Okay.
And the one beside it, the one that Namriel opened, says king, number 3.
All right. I'm going to close that.
Yeah, I thought he closed it already.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Just make sure it's closed.
Namriel,
All right.
that's a nice stone. The marble's nice. It's very well crafted. That's pretty.
Alright.
That is
15.
That is good for that row. Namriel, the first one is a king in repose.
The one I'm at?
That is correct. And that one has the number 3.
King 3.
Oh, that's for the whole row. Oh, you did. Okay. That one is peasant. And that one is 1. I'm sorry. Peasant 2. I'm sorry. I messed that up. 2. The one beside that is knight. And that knight is 1. The last one is the queen. And that one is 4.
Okay, and I rolled another investigation for this row.
All right, that's perfectly good for that one. So you've got queen, knight, peasant, king. That is queen with the Roman numeral 1.
Okay.
That is knight with the number 3. The next one is peasant with the number 3. The last is king. With the number 3.
I rolled a 16 on this one.
That is good for that entire row. You have king first, and that one is a 3. You have a peasant, which is number 4. Next you have a knight, and that one is number 2. The last one is a queen, and that one is 3.
Okay. So, try and check out this book over here because you're tall enough. I just want to see if it says anything else.
What does that one say?
So as you look at that one does have something written inside of it, and it says, sorry, I'm flipping through my notes. That one says, all kings are equal.
Okay.
All kings are equal.
Okay. So I'm thinking. All right. How about this sarcophagus over here?
That one does not have a number on it at all.
Okay.
It also cannot be opened.
Okay.
Same with this one?
The same thing. That one is the symbol of the knight, but it also cannot be opened, and there is no number.
Okay, so there's 2 ways to do this. If all kings are equal, then we open all of the king sarcophaguses first. And since they're equal, it shouldn't matter what order we open them in. Then, subsequently, we open the queen, knight, and peasant sarcophaguses in order.
1,
Per
2,
rank.
3.
4. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Or we open all of the kings first, then we open queen, knight, peasant in numerical order. Queen, knight, peasant, queen, knight, peasant. I think it's the first option. So you want to try it?
I'm going to try the first option.
Yeah, so let's open all of the kings. 1, 2,
3, 4.
yeah.
All right. So I'm actually going to do a little O once you open them.
Alright, and then where was Queen 1? I think Queen 1 was back over here. I think that's this.
Hold on.
Because that was the last one you did.
Yes, she's queen 1.
Then Queen 2 is...
The first one that I did.
Yep, which is this one right here.
Yep.
And then Queen 3 is down here. If you want to go ahead and get that one. That right there.
Here?
No. That's for this one over here on this side is 3.
This one. Okay, gotcha. All right, open that one.
And then I'm going to open 4.
Okay, so
Okay.
give me just a second. What order? Move your tokens to the first one.
The Queen
Queen 1
is
this one.
All right.
Yep. Queen 2 was down here, I think.
No.
Hold on.
Queen 2 was
Queen
the very
2 was
first
up
one.
here.
Yes.
All right.
That one. Then Queen 3 was down here.
Yep.
And then Queen 4 is right here.
Yep.
All right. As soon as you guys, when you open the kings, nothing happened. You did hear snicks. But as you open the queens, you hear a snick, 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 snick. And out pops, well, that is not what I wanted to do. From the last coffin that you guys opened with the queen. Sorry. A small gem appears. And of course I put it in front of the wrong damn one. Here.
It's a citrine. Oh, it's cute. Okay. Let's see. One.
There's 3 statues with their hands open.
Okay, so want to try and put that one there? It won't let me put it there.
What you would have to do is that right there.
Okay, so now, knight number 1.
Which was down here.
Leave this one, yeah. Knight number 2 was the second one that you did, which would be this one.
Down here.
Knight number 3 was this one.
And then knight 4 is over here.
Yeah.
As soon as you guys open those, you hear a snick, 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 snick. Sorry, I've got to pull them from one spot to the other. Another gem is released.
Amber, I'm gonna put it in the middle. Do I do the middle statue or the right statue?
In the middle for now, because we can move them around. All right.
And the peasants in order 1, 2, 3. Let me figure out.
Peasant number 1 was
right
me.
Here.
Yep.
Peasant 2 is right here. Peasant 3 was up
right
here. And then 4 is down here.
After you open the last one, come on. Oh, that's not my gem. As another small stone pops out.
I can't interact with it.
Me either.
All right, well, let me fix that. Come on. Oh, well, it'd help if I put it on the right damn layer.
Yeah, possibly.
Maybe. What layer did I
Just
move the damn thing to? Oh. There we go. Try that now.
Oh, there it goes. Here, I'll drag it if it lets me find. And boom. All right. There's one in each statue's hand.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna
let's
swap
do
the
this.
Amber and Jet. We're gonna go in order. I'm going to swap the amber and the jet.
As you swap the two, nothing happens.
All right, so move the citrine to the center. And move the jet over here.
As you get that specific combination, a couple of things happen. All right.
Go.
First, all the coffins close up again. It's a very smooth, very soothing sound. The coffin with the king begins to open as a form pops out and sits in the chair.
Oh, cool. So I'm gonna drag Carlisle with me. You want to go check this out?
Well, where did I send him to?
He's right there.
From the other coffin, another form pops out, and they stand behind the sarcophagi.
I think the guy sitting down's a little less scary.
What do?
I'm dragging Carlisle with me, and I said, "Hey, let's go check this out. You wanna?"
Yep, I'm going with y'all.
I have no weapons drawn.
Noted. You get closer, and the figure on the throne does not pay any attention to you.
A little closer.
Still not paying the slightest bit of attention to you. You get into the light, and you notice that the figure in front of you is wearing a crown. It looks like a ghoul. Its body is desiccated. It's almost like one of those old Egyptian mummies. He has a very expensive cloak thrown around his shoulders. The crown sits crookedly upon his rotting, desiccated head. And he stares out at you with eyes that glow gold. His head lifts, and he stares at you.
I'm going to kneel. I'm also going to grab Carlisle and yank him down.
Strength check.
Hold up.
Strength check. I think I might have hurt him on accident.
So
I didn't mean to.
You're in no mood to fuck around with Carlisle as you yank him down, forcing him to kneel. He lets out a little grunt of pain and looks up at you because he's further down than you, because you almost like kowtowed him. Yeah, that word. Thank you. He looks up at you and he's got a sneer plastered across his face. Now, Muriel, what do?
I kneel.
As all three of you are kneeled in front of the ghoul, he stands and goes, "Welcome, my subjects. I feel that I have been out of this world for a long time. How? Why do you awaken me?"
We're trying to get out of here.
The king looks over your shoulder and sees a festering, pulsing ball of evil just sat there. almost roiling, ready to explode as he goes, "Oh. You mean that?"
Yes.
Go and awaken my royal retainer. Make way for us. As he begins...
So I assume... Sorry, keep going.
As he begins to stroll forward.
I'm just dragging Carlisle behind me. I ain't got time for his shit. I assume this is the retainer, right?
You get to the figure at the other side. He's also a desiccated ghoul. He looks absolutely horrible as he is wrapped in old armor. But that armor is immaculate, even in his death. It is white and gold with various gems encrusted on the front as his withered hand lifts a shield. The other one has a sword.
The king asked us to come get you.
He doesn't respond.
Help me.
I don't know what to do.
Four minutes.
I kneel in front of him?
You kneel and nothing happens.
Can I shake him a little? Is he still asleep?
You can, but I will give you a hint since we got 3 minutes and 51 seconds. So, how do you greet another knight?
Salute?
What do you do?
You do the hand to the chest.
Ah, another one of our faithful rank. Have you word from our king?
Yes, he bids you to follow me.
Away we shall go. And he begins to follow you.
I'm gonna grab Carlisle so she can have the knight follow her. And I'm literally just gonna grab him by his hair and start dragging him with me.
I wasn't trying to torture him, bro. Never grabbed him by his hair.
No, but I am.
So as both the king and the knight come on either side of this magical, absolute ass fire of a thing, you guys hear them begin to speak. The king goes, "In all of my country, in all of my time, I have not found such a bit of evil in all of existence. How does this shameful thing come to be? Who is responsible?" Oh my. Who is responsible for this?
I point fingers at the one behind me.
Bring him to me.
I'm just dragging with me over to the king.
Alright. Carlisle is in front of the king as he looks up in pure spite. As he goes, "You're not even... What? You decrepit thing. Let me die." The king looks down at him and pops him on the head. Just bald fist, a pop. As he goes, "I will not tolerate disrespect from you. You wish to die. I will grant that wish for surety. However, you know the key to this, but I know it too. This requires sacrifice to end. A sacrifice it shall get." As the king picks Carlisle up and throws him into the wall behind. As the king looks at both of you and goes, "When this is done, Return my ashes and allow me proper rest.
Yes, sir.
I am
I just
Tom. I am of the first lines from Jonathan and Thiot. I was a rightful king of Tortal. I will always be a rightful king of Tortal. And this ends now! As they both jump into the flames.
Damn.
The building
Off.
begins to shake and rumble as dust and debris begin to rain down on all of you as the vortex, the blue flame, and all of the energies are sucked into the two beings.
Get a little closer to you, just in case.
The fire goes out. As what all is left is dust of the king, Tom, and his knight. The corrupted chalice remains in the floor.
You want to pick up that thing?
Not really.
I think we need it, though.
I've already got one corrupted thing on me. I don't need another.
I'll take one of my extra sets of clothes and throw it over the chalice.
Okay, you have those.
I'm going to bundle it up and see if I can pick it up. I have gloves on.
You do manage to pick it up.
I am having it nowhere near my chest. By the way.
That's really good.
What to do with this? What to do with it? What do you think we should do with it, Namriel? I assume we need to purify it. How do we purify it? Can we even purify it?
We don't have the stuff. Odds are we need to go find... You think if I pray enough, I'll gain a level in cleric? Because I'm fixing to have to fucking pray again to figure some shit out. Oh, damn.
I'm going to bundle it up.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you...
No, you guys wait. Give me just a half of a second. Namriel, okay, so you guys, everything's done. Yabrana, you have bundled up the thing and you have it on your person, correct?
I am holding it lightly in my hands.
You have possession of it, correct?
I do have possession of it. Yes, that is correct.
Namriel, that was a nat 1 on your religion roll, correct?
I don't want to admit it. Yeah.
You both fade into the darkness.
Mother.
Did you just kill me?
You're floating in an endless sea of black.
Did we just die?
As around you, there are floating nails and rocks. As you hear two voices bickering. So I'm going to stop and an aside. Wicked Nightmare, do you guys remember the last time we left off with your gods? What they were fussing over?
I don't remember. I'm sorry. It's been too long.
I don't.
Damriel had said something about nailing stuff down, and then you said kick rocks. So in this vast void, This has been merely seconds to you both as you will form you imbue your god forms. As you look and you see, oh shit, didn't we just tap those people to be our champions?
I just fucking killed us.
Namriel, I'm gonna murder you. You're dead. You're fucking dead. You're twice dead.
Atrarum and Mariar turn eyes to you, so you see nothing in this floating blackness but two sets of eyes. Yabrana, what does Mariar's eyes look like?
They're gray.
How did that kill us in this situation?
Yabrana, you see a field of gray, like the depth, the heart of stone. The first stone to ever walk, the first stone to ever be, the first stone to ever touch anything. That's the depth of the color of the gray that you see. As you feel a curiosity focus upon you. Namriel, what color are Atrium's eyes? Atrarim. What color are his eyes?
Almost like a jade green. A little bit lighter though.
So Atrarim focuses on you and you get a feeling of, yeah, it really, it's the green of just a flash of color in someone's eyes as they fly past you as they're picking your pocket. It is the flash of green as you're rolled out of a carriage and you can't tell what's ground or sky. You just see a little bit of tree. It's the flash of green as, somebody, runs past and is holding a flaming sword. It's just random bits of every bit of time that you've seen the color kind of jumble together in your brain. Marior focuses his eyes and goes, "Oh, it's about time we had a talk with y'all. Though, it literally would have taken a miracle to get y'all here." Atrium goes,
Feels more like a curse.
Atrium goes,
Catastrophic failure.
"Why? You're still alive. Don't bitch too much. Also, you talk to me way too often. I mean, it was like a second and you had like 6 requests. I mean, the fuck, my dude."
Yeah. Not my fault you chose me to go do some shit for you.
Only because I saw a spark of me in you. Which,
That's
now
fair.
that I think about it, probably should not have been the way I chose my champion, but it is what it is, okay? So I see that you guys have been busy in the short amount of time that we have given you so far. But we decided that we would actually have a conversation. However, as stated previously, this is all coming from Artrium, it's a little difficult to get y'all here. Mariar's eyes focus on the both of you as he goes, "Fear not, you're not dead. Just ish. So you're not dead. Just ish." That was a lot of power in a small amount of time. And then combined with evidently a freak of nature. Next time, just so y'all know, when you're holding a cursed object, do not pray at the same time because shit gets funky. You cannot.
I didn't do it.
Yeah.
You cannot request
That does.
entry
Kinda
of
my
2. Not a problem. We needed this time anyway. You have questions for us. We will answer as well as we can. Atarim goes, I don't know that we have the answers to it, but we can tell you what we know. I'm going to stop everybody right here. So this is a chance for you guys to ask any clarifying questions that you need to, request any secondary gifts that you need to, see if there's any guidance they can give you. This is an unlimited amount of time to actually talk to your patrons. And this is also going to be a really interesting thing too, because you guys are going to control the roles for your patrons as well. I have nothing to do with this. This is going to be your guys' roles, and I'm going to let you guys know what those roles mean, okay?
Uh-huh.
You only have time enough for 2 questions or 2 comments a piece before this little pocket of time dissolves. But it's an unlimited amount of time while you're here. After the last question or request is uttered, that will be it. That'll be the end of your time here. And seeing as how you guys needed an unbelievably powerful magical explosion in a time where magic is not active, a absolutely failed religion roll, and possession of a corrupted vessel, or in this case a corrupted orb, the ability for you guys to come back here is going to be slim to none, just to let you guys know. I'll give you all a minute to discourse, and you guys can talk above table while you figure out what you want to ask. You have 2 questions, comments, or statements apiece.
So it's just or. So like if I had 2 questions, I'm done.
Yes. So you can either do 2 questions, 2 statements, or 2 requests.
Okay. I know what I want.
You want to talk over the table with Namriel, so make sure you guys are not asking the same questions, or I will absolutely allow this. This is like the same as using the book.
What I was thinking was asking how we need to purify, or what we need to do to purify the corrupted artifacts.
That's good.
And also, there's something else, but I can't think of it. What were you gonna do?
I want to know the entire process on how to resurrect the gods.
Okay, you just reminded me, that's one that I wanted to ask. So I'm glad you're doing that.
Yeah, I'll do that one. And then I have a special request that I'm going to make.
I don't even know where to begin with special requests.
Well, these guys want you to succeed, so unless you roll horribly, there is not going to be any monkey pawing to any of your requests. Worst case scenario, it's just something they can't do.
Okay.
I mean, the only real thing I could probably do is look at cantrips that we could still use.
Pumpkin, this is your god.
I know. No, I'm saying that because we can't use magic. Magic is dead right now.
Think really hard about what you just said.
Unless... Question to the DM.
Okay.
Can our gods influence our ability to cast leveled spells?
I'm going to counter you with another question. And because I just think you guys are not thinking broad enough. All right, so when we started season 2, what happened to the world?
They're gone.
There's the threat of magic completely disappearing forever.
Do with that what y'all will. Now your gods
Goddamn.
probably cannot, your gods cannot stop the gong. So let me just give a little clarification here. They cannot stop it, but they may have more information on it.
I know what I'm gonna ask.
Okay, you go first.
I'm not taking a gift. Okay, so first, how would we go about purifying any of the cursed or corrupted relics or orbs? Hell, even the totems that hold fragments of these gods.
Roll a D100. So, Atrium is going to answer you as he goes, well, I mean, you were purified in pure water. I mean, you had to go to Fey Realm to get it done, but I mean, I assume it's the same idea. Find something pure enough to dunk it in. Have it blessed. Throw it off a mountaintop and hope it respawns. You were purified through Michaelan, so I would suggest going back to them. They would do more than I would. But if I had to guess, it would be that you find something pure to clear it with. Pure water, pure love, pure emotion, pure
That means
tacos.
magic would have to be abundant.
Not necessarily.
And then what information do y'all have on the gongs? I need to know what we're dealing with here.
Roll a D100. I know a bit. So when Gaia recruited? Where is that the right term? Recruited? Recruited might be the right term. She said to bring him back. So the first gong happened when Tyre killed Chaos. Or, well, it's not technically Chaos. It's, you know, there's an actual name to her, but I can't fucking remember it at this
God of
point.
chaos and destruction.
Usaway! Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Dude, her form kept shifting. It was gross. It was totally gross. So that's the first gong. But when that happened, there was a dragon that committed suicide and stopped the timer. So this is like a countdown to doomsday kind of situation, right? Now, the second one, you guys were a part of that. So
When I put the armor on.
I didn't start the gong. You
No, I thought that's when it went off, though.
No, you guys released Dread. Come on, keep up. The dragon that y'all freed,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
that was Dread. That was the soul of the dragon that suicided. It has to be contained or it releases Dread onto the world. That's the whole reason why they killed themselves. So that soul was tied to a dragon that was killed by Lord Fuckwad, whatever his name is. And so he technically had control of it. When you broke said control, you released Dread, which started the timer all over again.
So it was me.
So, we're the reason the timer's going again.
Well, not technically, because, I mean, it could have been like anything, really. But, I mean, you guys did the one thing that maybe you shouldn't have done. But, I mean, it was always going to start again anyway, because there's not gods here to stop it. With gods here, the gong is basically an annoying alarm clock that everybody goes and touches snooze on once every couple of millennia or so.
I couldn't just let them.
So y'all can stop it if we bring all of you back. Then, nope, I can't ask any more questions.
No, you can't, but I'm not done with my explaining. Alright, so the gong. So you release Dread. So Dread is out there. So that means that magic is going to be way more fucky than usual, which, as you guys have seen, is an actual thing. Sometimes magic doesn't exist at all. It's only the bare minimum, unless, take what you guys just went through, for example. Magic stopping could not start a process that had already begun. Just like it could not touch anything in that room because the process had already begun. That's why Tom and Alan were allowed to rise and help you guys out of an absolutely dire fucking experience. So let me tell you, resing you guys is going to be a fucking pain in the ass. It can be done, but I don't want to do it if I don't have to.
You see, when all of that happened, I thought I got us all killed.
You do. No. This is just like bad luck times 1,000. And it actually relates to a good thing. So don't rely on that. Don't do that. Don't. Big magical explosion, corrupted element, and praying to us is probably not the best of all three of those combinations. So maybe let's not next time. Just use our portals to you. You'll be fine. We can hear you. I mean, 6 times in less than a second is a little much, but we can hear you. Okay.
Then again, time goes different for y'all, so...
Well, what is a blink of an eye to us?
In my defense, even though I may be immortal when it comes to aging, time still flows different.
Yeah, your progenitor is still of that plane.
Yeah, he's still very much alive, thank you.
Speaking of, have y'all met Garnet yet?
Who?
Don't worry about it. You'll figure it out later. But answer.
Oh, the active one.
But to answer your inspiration for you figuring that out, by the way.
Oh, bet. So I have 2 DM inspirations right now.
So basically, don't feel too bad. The gong was going to go off again, but.
Okay.
There's one thing you guys have to stop. Absolutely from happening.
And that is...
I don't know.
Awesome.
Okay, so you don't know what it is, but we have to stop it.
Yeah, pretty much. But I kind of figure I'm going to take it on like a wing on a prayer kind of thing. I don't know what the last trigger for the gong is, but I'm pretty sure it's like something as bad as releasing Dread, which, I mean, like I said, it's just a bad coincidence. I mean, because I can understand how that would, I mean, you could see that, they were strictly, enslaved. You totally get that. You would want to help a creature that is enslaved. Absolutely. And it's not saying that Dread is like a potentially dreadful being. It's just that's what they are. They are the soul that was sacrificed, and it needs to be contained. But now that it's not contained, the second gong has released, and now we're up against the third. Unfortunately, not even I know what that trigger is, but I can give you a definite kind of deadline-ish, if you'd like it.
Yes, and I have an inquiry about something.
Well, you're at 2, so I can't answer anymore, but I can give you an estimated date-ish. So it's usually a year in your mortal time, so probably like maybe another 5 minutes for us. So as you can see, we're rooting for you as best as we can. But considering that we've been gods all of maybe 30 seconds, it's a thing. Namriel, you feel a slight, what is supposed to be a slight pat on your head sends your body reeling into space for a bit. As you could hear Atrium said, he's a good boy, he'll figure it out.
See, now I know why Tyr did what he did.
Yabrana, it's your turn.
Okay, first, and you know exactly how we bring back the gods. we have currently in our possession a totem, a vessel, and an orb that is corrupted, but we're going to fix that. What do we do with all of those things together to make them come about?
Mariara thinks a minute and goes, there are 3 ways to combine them. All right. First way is link them together by spell, by bone, by blood. Link them. All right. Just link them. I don't suggest you do it with a corrupted item, because the corruption leaks all the way through the 7 hells, the 9 hells. So, again, I want to reiterate what Atrium said. Please do not do that specific set of circumstances again, because you guys may not live through the second time.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first way. Combine them, purified. Second way is a whole lot harder. And you could potentially do it with a corrupted item, but I don't suggest it.
Uh-huh.
You put them on a pyre and light them up.
I can't do that. That's a living being.
Understandable. I'm just giving you your options.
I might not be able to, but I can.
And the third way is a lot harder. Will definitely work with corrupted beings and corrupted vessels and corrupted champions or artifacts.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You have to travel to the location where the champion, the vessel, was born. All right, you have to bind them to that spot. Once bound, you take the artifact and the emblem, orb, vessel. You have to have all 3 of them. You have to break them and put them inside of the champion. And wait. Maybe a month, maybe 2, but that will also kill the champion. What is born of it may be a corrupted version of the god, but it is an option. Again, the second option, it's also able to birth a corrupted version of the god, which you may want to do that depending on what god, because I mean, getting Usaway back in her full form may be a problem, but the purifying is the best way to go. And as my compatriot over here said, we're not really up to snuff about that. It's not really our gig. If we can become corrupted.
Which is why we don't need to hold on to corrupted items for too long.
Yeah, you guys can become corrupted too. And we can't just clear it. We can't cleanse it. It's not something that we're able or is possible for us to do. Additional realms, like the Fey realm, when you move a corrupted thing from one sphere of being into another sphere of being, will lessen that corruption over time. But I suggest you guys go through with what you know works.
Okay.
If only we could make kind of friends with a Fae so we could get access to purified water.
I mean, I think I know a Fae we're kind of friends with.
Ask them, just so you know. I can't give you immunity to being in the Feywilds. That's just a risk of y'all being in there. So just tread with caution. I'm sure you'll be all right.
Okay.
And then you still have your special request.
Yep. So for my special request, are you able to free Alyssa and give her her voice back?
Roll a D100, please.
Hold on. Ugh, why are you doing this?
81.
Yeah. But it's going to cost you.
What?
What are you willing to give?
Whatever it takes.
Mary R thinks about it for a minute. You're too important. I can't take a voice for a voice. Or freedom for freedom. I need you mobile.
So what do you want?
The sacrifice has to be of equal value.
Okay.
I can't ask for servitude. You're already bound to me. And I can't ask for your physicality because it is required for the quest I have you on. It'd be like sending you out without use of your body. It would make you useless to an
I
extent.
can give you one of the free.
This is interesting. Who would you sacrifice for your friend?
Mequin.
Oh yeah, we have him still.
If you're willing to take on that burden, I will agree to it.
Well, I know it's going to piss Carlisle off. But he's already mad. And I don't mind sacrificing somebody that's useless, corrupt, evil to the core, and on the opposite end of my goals.
You have strong iron in you. I think I might have chose correctly. You must do it with your own hand. Take the life, pledge it to me in my own spoken name, and your wish shall be granted.
Here, you Brona. Here's the dagger.
See, I chose
The one
good
I killed
too.
Micah with.
I chose good too.
The one I killed Micah with. You can use that for Mequin.
Sounds like a plan to me.
For the record, she has the dagger now. She has the Dragon's Wrath dagger.
Duly noted. As
So if she decides to use it, I'm gonna have to roll it on my end.
That's fine. It should be a singular killing
I'll make sure
blow.
he's held. I'll make sure he's held down. He's dying, one way or the other. Sorry, DM. Continue.
you guys begin to feel lightheaded as your presences fade from the dark as you come back to yourselves. Give me just a second. I'll be right back because now I've got to.
Okay.
You know, for a second, I was debating killing Mekwin instead of Micah. Now I'm kind of glad I didn't.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna piss Carlisle off real bad.
He's already corrupted.
But I'm gonna I'm gonna tell him that he's a convicted criminal and the sentence is death, and he will serve Mariar in the afterlife.
And we can drag. We might even be able to get him purified if we go to the Feywilds.
Yeah, Carlisle's gonna have to be purified too.
Yeah. So, I mean, we have all three pieces. I say, okay, who are you even talking about using to get to the Feywilds?
Well, we can always go back to the cave. That was definitely part of the Feywilds.
It's part of it, yes, but at the same time...
You don't think the water in the cave is pure?
Oh, shit. But that means we're gonna have to deal with the Aboleth again.
Not that cave. The one with the fish that gave us the scales.
And the
You're
mushrooms.
talking about Mushroom!
Yes.
Oh, that... Have fun with that. Because you know exactly what's going to happen the next time Namriel goes in there.
True.
Okay, so you guys are back.
Yeah, definitely.
Carlisle is still passed out over here near the king statue. Yabrana, you have hold of the corrupted chalice.
I grabbed Carlisle and drag him with me.
Okay, you guys can...
Sorry, with the chalice, I'm going to try and make a makeshift sling bag. I don't want it touching any of my other shit.
Oh, I can do that for you. I should have some cloth somewhere in my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got some, yeah, no, I've definitely got enough stuff in here.
That works.
I'm gonna use some of the robes that I got from a while ago and use change shape to alter them into like a sling bag. That work, Lulu?
That should be perfectly fine.
Alright, and then I throw it to Yabrana.
Thank you. I'm going to sling it across my back.
Okay, so you guys have a couple ways to get out of there. How would you like to proceed?
I'm going to go back
Out
up
the
to where our
ladder.
group is.
Yep.
All right, so Yabrana, you do have your everything. So let me give you guys a quick copy. Move you guys over. Sorry, I know that is a little bit breaking, but it'd be okay.
That's fine.
All
Shove
right.
Carlisle up.
Let me delete this one. There's your good tokens.
Is he
Good.
still asleep?
Carlisle is.
No, I'm talking about the Lord Mekwin.
Roll
'Cause
me.
she put Mekwin to sleep.
Oh yeah, no. Lorna put her to sleep. He's out.
Okay, I'm going to tell her to wake him up.
I can do that, dear. A moment. She reaches down and in front of his nose, she snaps her fingers. Mequin jolts awake. Still unable to talk because of the gag.
I'm going to ungag him and I'm going to go, where's my book?
Freely given to Ellie, you bitch. You'll never see it again. I hope you fucking die. I'll laugh.
Okay.
I will laugh as they string your short bitch ass up and drag your entrails out. I will laugh.
Awesome. Well, just so you know, what kingdom are we in again?
You guys are...
Anyways, doesn't matter.
History check. That way you get it right.
It's fine. I'm not even going to do the thing. It's fine.
Do it.
In the name of justice, I sentence you to death for your crimes. You are sacrificed to the Lord God Mariar, and you shall serve him till the end of time. And I take the dagger out and I stab him right in the heart.
Barrett and Czar gasp, like full on, as you slam the knife home. They're trying to stop the corpse from falling as they both stare up at you because they didn't knelt down as the body fell. They stare up at you. Czar goes, "Damn, that was cool." Barrett goes, "Oh, that was pretty decent." As you hear a scream come from behind you.
I knew he'd wake up.
Oh no, it's not. It's not Carlisle. The scream is high and feminine and very young. You turn around as you see that Alyssa has her arms up as red lava, it looks like, pools from around her wrist. It burns through the gauntlets that are there as she screams.
I feel bad now.
And faints. Ricky grabs her as Lucy comes over to the side, as everybody rushes over, as Mequin's corpse turns to dust and vanishes.
Good riddance.
Can I inspect her arm and see if it's permanently damaged?
Absolutely. Roll medicine.
I should have a healing potion.
So you look at her arm and it appears untouched. The arm is free of blemish. There's not even a scar.
I'm going to open her mouth and see if she got her tongue back.
The inside of her mouth is pristine. A small tongue lays in the bottom of her mouth cavity the way it's supposed to. She appears to have no external injuries at all. She's just unconscious.
Sorry, I bet that hurt. Sounded like it fucking hurt.
We were given potions before we left. Give her one.
I'm going to give her a potion.
You set her up, and as you go to give her the potion, she's swallowing just fine. With that medicine check, you know that all you need to do is tap her a couple of times to bring her around.
Okay, I'm going to lightly tap her a few times. Also, somebody put their hands on Carlisle.
Oh, I've got him. Don't worry.
There you go, guys. Squeak him over there. Carlisle is still unconscious.
Kill his dad. How about that? Nobody say anything.
Alyssa begins to come around as she holds her head. Goes, "Ow, that hurts." What? I'm talking. Oh my god, I'm talking. Gibi, I'm talking. Mommy, I'm talking. Oh my. And she begins to start hysterically sobbing.
Oh. Wrap my arm around her shoulder and tell her it'll be all right. It's fine. You'll be okay.
Ricky does the same thing from the other side. It's like, listen, it'll be okay. It'll be absolutely fine. You know, just let that one over there have it. Just take out all of the frustrations on the golden asshole and everything will be fine. Don't you worry about a thing.
I call my dagger back and fucking launch it towards them.
Gotta be careful about that shit.
Roll a d20.
Oh, no, I'm making sure I don't hit him.
Roll a d20.
Or any of y'all. 15.
It's a playful throw.
So Ricky barely dodges.
It's got enough speed to be hard to dodge. But
Ricky barely dodges as he flips you off with the one arm that's not holding Alyssa up. As he goes back, no, I still, it's so everybody's calming Alyssa
that
down.
Arm, bitch.
As she looks up at you and she goes, Yumi, does this mean that I don't have to listen to the blood oath? Is the blood oath called too?
Well,
I don't know if it is. I asked for her to be freed, so I would assume so, correct?
because there's nothing to free now.
So try something that you couldn't do under the blood oath. I got you. I got potions.
Okay, there's just so much.
The smallest thing that's going to have the lowest impact. Like, because I know there are levels.
Yeah, the worse something you do against a blood oath,
The worse the punishment.
harsher the punishment.
So something soft. I don't want you to die after everything that we did.
Well, no, in it that any attempt that you made to free her during your contract, I'm pretty sure there was something preventing you from doing stuff to free her.
I didn't free her, though.
It was a god that freed her.
Exactly. So even though I
On
instigated
your
it,
request.
yeah, even though I instigated it, I didn't actually do it.
I'm scared.
Semantics, friend.
Yeah.
You promise you have me?
I got you. I promise that the softest thing that you can give us to try it out. And if you get hurt, I got potions. We'll make sure you're okay. I'm gonna hold her hands.
Ellie takes 6-hour bubble baths.
Did you feel anything? Are you good? Are you okay?
I think I'm okay. It didn't hurt.
Nice.
And I was expressly forbidden from saying anything to you guys about her at all. Let's try it. Let's try a bigger one.
Okay, only a little bigger though. Not real big.
Yeah, don't go too far. We don't need you dead.
Ellie went after you guys specifically. It wasn't a random thing that you were kidnapped.
Interesting.
Fully noted. I'm gonna have some words for her after my contract is over. Or if we have another audience with those two. I say as I look at your Brana.
It looks like you've truly been freed. I will tell you, I think you should still stick with us because I don't want you to get kidnapped again. That wouldn't be great.
But what about my sister?
Where's your sister?
You met her. She was the one that met you guys at the top of the staircase. We're twins.
Oh, shit. I didn't know she had your sister. Fuck.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm internally thinking they might kill her sister. Fuck.
Can I say the the big one now? Do you think it's safe?
I would try it. I think it's safe. Everybody
Ellie,
be ready just in case.
Ellie is the agent of the Dark One, and she's the one that is trying to kill all of the gods and in this world.
I knew it was that bitch.
Which means we need to find another orb, give it to her, and then once my contract is up, kill her ass, take the orb, and go.
Yes. Sounds like a plan. And rescue everybody we can.
Because blood contracts don't hold if one party is dead.
That is also correct.
I also have a secret. Can you show me the corrupted thing that you have?
Yeah, sure.
We have two. I
I'll
pulled
pull
the
out the one that
corrupted gem out of my bag.
Oh, okay.
Still gloved.
The big one I can't do anything with. It's too powerful. But let me see the other thing, the emblem.
Yeah, that's the one I pull out of my bag.
Alyssa takes a single tear from her face and touches the emblem. The circle with the V. All of the corruption vanishes.
Nice.
And that's where we have to stop for the day because it is 3:40 and the kid has to be at work at 5. So
I gotta be at work at 6.
Okay, well you still have to take a shower and stuff.
and I gotta finish up my room and actually rest before I have to go back to work tomorrow because it's gonna be a hell of a week.
No, I got y'all.
Yeah,
So-
I gotta rest too.
Thoughts, comments, criticisms, concerns, complaints about tonight's sesh?
I had fun.
I enjoyed it. Now I'm sorry for waking up late, y'all.
I did one of the things I wanted to do. That's all I'm happy about.
So we managed to get in a 4.5 hour session today. So you guys did great. I am really shocked that it took you guys that long to do that second puzzle because we were like right down to the wire. I mean, like,
Sorry.
I did the
When you
speech.
started talking about it, we had like a minute left.
Yeah, I was like, no.
And I was trying to get the whole spiel in. Like, there was more the king was supposed to tell you guys, but I didn't have time. I was like, okay, get this shit done now. No. They're going to die.
Well, she can't tell us now he's dead.
No, I can
That's
tell you
true.
now that he's dead. But congratulations, you guys did a big, huge map. It's a lot to do with. We'll come back right here and figure out where we go from here. Whether or not we're going to backtrack, whether or not, because I did, Zara said something about going and seeing her family, which may be a good thing to do. Just keep in mind, you guys have options. You also have Carlisle with you, and you guys have got to decide what you're going to do with him. And then there's still the repercussions of killing Mequin for Yabrana. So,
Well, I told them not to tell Carlisle I killed him.
And on top of that, as long as there were no witnesses besides us,
Didn't happen.
it didn't happen. He just mysteriously died.
He mysteriously disappeared.
Yeah, he got kidnapped. I
All
mean,
right.
he's in a position of power. Who wouldn't want to go after him?
and Yabrana, just so you know, I've been holding on to that dread line for fucking ever.
I hate you. I couldn't just let the poor dragon just be exploited.
No, I'm surprised you guys hadn't put it together yet because that's the one thing that set off the gong. I mean, as soon as it was freed, the gong happened. So I'm sitting here like, you did not fucking correlate the freeing of the fucking dragon to the gongs
No
going off. And I'm like,
No correlation whatsoever.
I must
My
find
brain
a
went,
way.
"Oh, that's a weird random thing to happen."
I must find a way to.
So if him being freed is what triggered everything, if we just enslave him again, but for us, wouldn't it counteract it?
No, because that was cause and effect. So the fact that that one dragon gave their life and their soul transformed into dread.
You can't unring the bell.
You can't. Yeah. You can't. You
Unless
can't unring that bell. You
does.
can't. You can't close that bag of cats. It's done. But at least
Unless we have the gods.
and you guys have, at least you guys have a more idea of a time frame, which doesn't
Alright,
give y'all a lot of time.
I have to pee.
And we gotta
So,
go.
Love you guys.
All right. So we're gonna call
Have
it
a
a
great
night.
night.
Thank you guys so very much for coming and hanging out with us for another round of the Cataclysm. Thank you, GK, for staying in here with us in our chatties. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. We're going to come back Tuesday with some more RimWorld. Never fear, that's coming back. We're going to see about what days we can wrangle for some more Traveler's Rest with me and Wicked. And then we will be back. Does everybody have next Sunday off?
Let me go ahead and check.
I don't know. I'll check when I go to work tomorrow.
All right, so we'll...
I should, though.
Yeah.
Yes, I have next Sunday off.
All right, fantastic.
All right, I gotta go.
Next
I have to
Sunday.
pee really
All right.
bad.
We'll
Love
see
your
you
face.
guys.
Bye.
Thank you. See ya Tuesday, guys. Y'all have a great night. Goodbye.